The whole island, I'll never forget the three smells that I'll never forgot. The smell of dead bodies, decaying bodies, the smell of blood, and the smell of sulfur. The whole island was as near my idea of hell on earth as I can imagine. I even have, right recently, I have dreamed about evil. Our first assignment when we went ashore, went ashore and set down a gear in old Japanese foxholes, and then we went down and started unloading LSTs and setting up the 12th Artillery, which was the Marine Corps, the 3rd Division's artillery unit. And we were carrying ammunition up and sandbagging it in the units, and we stayed there the first night, and the next day I was called up to the lines as a replacement. We were already suffering heavy casualties on the 3rd Division. And I got on the lines at the time to make the assault on the 2nd airstrip. The first airstrip and second airstrip was completed. The first airstrip was completely graveled, and the second airstrip was mostly graveled. And the 3rd Division, we had the 4th and 5th coming up the flanks, and the 3rd Division made an assault across the second airstrip. That was my first taste of actual combat. And it was a bloody mess. The Japanese were dug out on the north side and all the cliffs and had pillboxes and everything lined up. And they were dug in. You could go from one end of that island from the other underground 4 or 5 times and never stick your head above ground. It was just like a prairie dog town. And all their emplacements were embedded underground, and their pillboxes and everything. And then they'd hollow out the cliffs and make a firing position out of the cliffs on the cliffs, surrounding cliffs. It was a kind of a tufa volcanic ash formation. It was easy to dig, and we assaulted the second airstrip and went across it. And I remember looking back, and there was dead and wounded Marines all across the airstrip. They had the artillery and machine guns all set up to protect it. We had to make 2 assaults before we finally took the second airstrip. And